And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Second down and 8.
On the pickup. It's second and 8 at the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Buying time to his left. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's defense does its job.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Murray now on first down. Gets it off to Freeman. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this second and 9. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Cardinal first down.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
Flush to his right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with third and 1.
This is third.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a pickup of 6. First down, Arizona.
It's a gain of 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
38-yard line.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. He'll set up the screen to Drake. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to make it third down and 10.
It's a gain of 3. And this is third down.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a third and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
But it brings up 4th down.
Now here we go on 4th down with Murray. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Going deep for Hopkins. This is caught inside the 15.
Murray's pass.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was brought down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz it.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Benjamin's got it. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
14.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On the handoff, this is Mostert. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Devon Kennard on the tackle.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
And 2.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He finds Coleman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 21. 12, fellas, here we go.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4. Murray, it's complete to Drake. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st down, Cardinals.
Eluding the pressure right. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now Murray off play action. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Hopkins, incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
For San Francisco.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. It's Freeman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. Well, this is caught by Williams. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray a give. This is Drake. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Eric Armstead.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Check, check. Block 54. Block 54. I got it. Big gap. Big gap. Big gap. Cross.
Right back to Drake. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Ball carrier.
The 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Play action. Now it's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete.
Murray.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Gain of 7.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
19 yards there on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Cardinal first down.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this, week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Third down, Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Touchdown.
Kenyon Drake. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
The kick is
and he knocks it through.
Makes the score Cardinals 17. 49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 27, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. Third down here.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On the screen, this is Coleman. Coleman, the first down and a little extra. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Pettis hauling this in from Garoppolo. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
38-yard line.
Garoppolo again. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards on
line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
The Cardinals' 36-yard line.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 17-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
They'll take over
from the 13 now. They work on 1st and 10. They'll eat some clock with Freeman. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Jet sweep. Here's Fitzgerald.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And able to find Kirk complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
The ball carrier.
It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
2-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray, and he hits Drake. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st down, Cardinals.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Kenyon Drake on the
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona.
DeAndre
Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though.
21.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 53 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds. So unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Down to a knee. Here's the Cardinals look to let the clock roll. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And they will take a knee here.
Murray on the keeper.